It's a name you can trust to get things done. Thank you.
Thank you. Next, I'd like to invite Marcelo Zapata up to the podium. He is your other candidate for post one.
Thank you. Good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Thank you for the Roswell Committee Masjid to organize this. Thank you for inviting all the candidates tonight. I'm Marcelo Zapata, and I'm running for re-election for a second term for Roswell City Council Post 1. I have been living in Roswell for the last 19 years with my wonderful wife, Selena, and my adorable, most of the time, daughter. I'm a long-time small business owner, and I have a degree in international business and a master's degree in business administration from Bocconi University in Milan, Italy. I'm running for re-election for a second-year term for Roswell Council Post 1 to continue consistently working for the community at large, bringing your unheard voices to City Hall. During nearly 4 years, I had the opportunity to stay strong representing the vision, needs, and wishes of the community at large, which is reflected in my consistent community-oriented voting record, approaching issues with common sense, reasoning voice, and an analytical understanding of complex issues. During this time, I had the opportunity and the privilege to vote on improvement to the Unified Development Code to protect the character of our diverse, well-established neighborhoods. Rejected projects that were out of character in terms of mass and scale and did not fulfill the needs and wishes of the community at large. Opposed to well-established neighborhood nonsense cut-through roads. Initiated a resolution to protect Big Creek Park. And day one, the council to acquire Mimosa Hall and all parcels of Branches Legacy Park. Advanced the creation of Roswell Fire Labs, also well known as the Maker Space. Supported investment in public safety and public infrastructure. Initiated discussion for new, more effective and accountable economic development organizational structure. That is one of my biggest passions here, that we can talk later about that. Voted for a responsible, conservative budget and millage rate. Provided balance to the recently elected council voting bloc part of the system.
Thank you.
And I leave for more for the closing.
Can you give us an example of how you will make decisions for the diverse communities we have here in Roswell? And how can you make sure that all members feel represented?
For me, diversity must go hand in hand with tolerance. Understanding that each individual is unique, recognizing our individual differences and capabilities. Having the experience of living, working, and studying in 5 different countries, and having the chance to learn 3 new languages early on my adult life gave me the opportunity to experience and understand diversity on a full-scale dimension. And I'm going to give you a little example of what working on diversity environment is. During my MBA in Milan, my class was full of students from all over the world with all different kind of backgrounds, engineering, lawyers, business people, mathematicians, every kind of diversity in terms of education and in terms of culture. And the teachers will give us group assignments I say, hey, you seven have to work on this particular assignment and have to come back in 2 weeks with a presentation for the rest of the class. And that was one of the best experiences of my life, working on diverse community, because not only culture, but how me, a business person, have to deal with a lawyer. I'm not picking on lawyers, but what's hard? What's hard? But then you have to deal with that. And you know what? Because we have a common goal, which was a specific project to come out to present to the class. Another quick example, when I was working in Brazil on a manufacture plant, wire harnesses, employees, they will have sometimes there in Brazil 1 meal a day. So they will eat a lot during lunchtime because the manufacture plant provide food for the employees. So they will eat in 5 minutes and run back to the workstation, and will put a cardboard there, and they will sleep in there for a few minutes before going back to work. This was shocking at the beginning, but I understood that is what you have to deal when you are dealing with different diverse culture.
What is your approach to resolving conflicts that arise from differences of opinions? And how will you build to help consensus on the city council?
So first, I would like to, go through points that we need to consider to conflict resolution. First, do not take city business personal. I learned this. Is business or personally benefit out of the city business. Don't do any of those two things. Communicate openly. Yeah, those 4 years gave me a lot of experience at City Hall. So communicate openly with the community, not conversations behind doors, closed doors. Actively listen, understand, and respect different opinions. Produce and review different opinions toward the same goal. That is the key, is having the same goal and getting all this mind toward working on this goal. And to end with a win solution, sometimes it's like lose-lose solution, but where everyone gets something and no party wins with aggressively behavior. So that is how we'll, having this approach, do not take city business personal, communicate openly, actively listen, produce and review different options we need to have in projects at City Hall, everywhere, different options for us to choose and the community, and a win-win solution where nobody gets everything that they want, but you get something.
Thank you. Can you share a little bit about your priorities for your next term on City Council, and how will you work with your colleagues on the council to achieve them?
So first, I would say that we need to set clear goals first before you set priorities. How to reach those goals that fulfills the vision, the needs, and wishes of the community at large. For example, a set of goal is traffic and transportation improvement. If we all agree, they need to put all the minds together to work on that. Maintain and update our extensive and diverse park system. Protect and enhance the character and functionality of our diverse, well-established neighborhoods. Advance economic development. Then, when we set the goals first, what we want to accomplish, then setting priorities according with different criteria become crucial to achieve successfully these goals. So I will start with the goals, and then I will go to setting priorities, how to achieve this goal. And every goal has a different set of priorities and different approach for priorities and criteria.
Thank you. You have about 2.5 minutes for your closing statement.
Oh, that's not good. So, okay. At the end of the day, we, the people of Roswell, need to vote for a candidate we can trust, that will move forward the vision, the needs, and the wishes of the residents, and vote continuously for the best interest of the community at large, and not for the special interest, and not for continue floating down the current system. I have not broken campaign promises. I will complete my 4-year term in December 31st this year. I will finish my term. I stay constantly loyal to the community at large. I never turn back on you voters and supporters. I stay consistent and strong in front of a special interest. And I never became part of the system that you elect me 4 years ago to change and improve. Brighter days are ahead for all of us in Roswell with an open, transparent, inclusive, engaging, and responsive city government. I hope to earn your vote and look forward to continuing to represent you at City Hall, bringing your unheard voices. Let's continue what we started in 2015. Thank you so much.
Those were your candidates for post 1. We will now go ahead and move on to our candidates for post 2. I'd like to invite up Mike Palermo. And you may begin with your opening statement when you're ready.
Excellent. And first of all, First of all, I really just want to thank the RCM. I want to thank Basim. There's a great community service tonight occurring. Really appreciate everybody that took the time to come here or watch, because it's so important to be involved and to vote. So thank you all. Really, I'm Mike Palermo. I got my MBA at Emory, and I'm a regional vice president managing a team of individuals that work closely with 4,500 companies. I fell in love with Roswell because of really the parks, the river, historic charm, and the great neighborhoods. And really, I knew this was the place I wanted to raise a family. So with that, what ended up happening was about 4 years ago, I decided to run for office because I saw some of the decisions that were being made weren't for the long-term benefit of Roswell. A zoning code had been recently